Welcome back, y'all. So I've been pretty excited for this video actually. I couldn't wait to edit and get my last video done and uploaded just so that I can open this new little toy I got here. And what we got here is a multifunctional desktop fish tank. It's by the company Insputer. It's a pretty generic Chinese brand, but these things look really cool. So this aquarium does have an overflow as well as a sump, and it looks like it might have an auto top-off reservoir. So let's open this thing up and see what it's got in it. There's not many instructions here. All we really see is standard and landscape, and it looks like we got the standard, baby. All right, so let's open this right up. You do see some instructions here. All right, we got it in English, so that's good. Oh, here's the tank. Wow, it actually looks really cool. It's like Christmas morning, man. I have a feeling I might be buying more of these, unless it's a pain in the butt. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Alright, so this is the front of the tank right here. Now I believe this is acrylic, so it does scratch easy. You're going to have to be a little careful with this. Alright, so here's our tank. Whoops, already broke it. No, I'm just kidding. So this is a little tray right here, so you can put plants, and the roots could hang out in there and not get all over your aquarium and look ugly. We do have our LED lights right there. I think once you plug it in, it'll make more sense to us. I think this does. This should just pop right out. Wow, alright, so there's the actual aquarium. And here's our filtration. Wow. Let's see what's going on here. So this is a plug to power the aquarium. And it is multifunctional. You can charge your phone on it. This right here should be the power for our main pump right here. Okay, so that makes sense. Now this was down there. I'm not sure why this was down there. I think it might just be another part for this if you want it broader. Different type of plant holds it. That's what I'd like to assume. So how does this connect to the aquarium? This little pipe right here. This little pipe. Let's see this anything. Oh. This is a little tray right there. There's our filtration section. And I guess this could go right there too. So the water can flow. Okay, so this has to get connected right here. I didn't even notice it. It was a tiny little hole right there. So this pump gets connected right there. There we go. Drop one of our legs. Put that leg back on there. So I think the way it might work is this hopefully gets plugged in at the top like that. And then this powers up the whole board. Looks like I am gonna need a block for this, so give me 1 second. All right, so here's our block. I'm actually gonna unplug this pump for a second because I don't want it running dry. I am gonna test it, but I wanna be quick with it. So I do have an outlet right here. And are we ready for the moment of truth? Bang, there it is. I am so excited. This is like the coolest thing ever. And what we got here is our little tray. Come on now. And what we can do with this little tray here is watch an episode of AquaLabs. I'm gonna turn this light off. Oh, you got 3 settings. Oh, apparently you got a blanket setting too. I don't know what that M is. Here's your pump. I feel it vibrating, so it looks like it works. All right. Next step. Let's put some gravel in here and fill it up with water and maybe some decor. So here's our little mini tank, and this is what we'll be using for our aquascape. I do have a couple different rocks to play around with. Some might be bigger than we'd like, but we'll make it work. I also have this small bag of slate stone that's gonna work out really nice for our gravel. First things first, I'm gonna go rinse this. All right, so let's take this cap off. Here's our slate rock. Just to do this right, I am gonna take this top layer of the aquarium out and make sure we're all connected properly down here. I'm gonna reconnect it. Take that nice and carefully. We should be good. So let's start with this. We're not gonna need much. So it looks like the water it is gonna be draining from down there. So yeah, we definitely don't want any more gravel than that. I do have a couple of these rocks here. I'd like to put one here so that we can kind of block these corners. Keep that uniform. I'm not too sure about these rocks. I'm gonna lean one in the back. See if I can put this guy in. Alright, so this is kind of what our aquascape looks like, and I think I'm going to try to tape this little piece of white foam back here. I do have some tape right here, just to make the background somewhat aesthetically pleasing. should do for now. I guess it's time to set the tank in place and fill it with water. So I do have these shelves right here. I think this shelf might be the one. All right, so let's pop that out. I have some distilled water right here. This water should start to flow down the overflow. Let me get a little more. So it is flowing down the back. And I can see our max level is not reached yet. So I'm going to put this cap on here. This will give us light. Of course, once our power is plugged in it. Alright, so let me see this lid here. There's our power. And we also have this that controls our filter. You should start to see the water flow back from here, I believe. Yep. Slowly rising. I believe we'll need more water. I'm not sure about water is recirculating or not. Let me turn the lights on here. It's a little hard to tell. Now, I know this is where things are going to get iffy. There we go. Sometimes you gotta turn things on and off. So we definitely have flow now. And there's our light. And it looks like we can still add more water here. I probably am gonna move this rock from here. Something like that. Add a little more water. There we are. Alright y'all, so things have cleared up, and what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to get my white guppy from my one tank and put it in here because he's been getting bullied by the betta fish. So I think that's a smart thing to do. Also, it's probably one of the only fish that would do well in a tank that's about 1 gallon. And I do have this tiny little clipping of a pothos plant that I'm actually going to put right up here.